Hi, it's Randi. I'm going to do a 10-minute YouTube video, and it will be 5 sentences for dictation and then an explanation about how to correct it afterwards. So I want you to remember that when I do the sentence, I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to say the sentence twice, and this way you have a chance to pause the video and back it up and listen to it again. Because if I take too much time repeating the sentence, I won't be able to give you the lesson about the vowels. Okay? Okay, so let's begin. As you know, there are 5 vowels in the English language, and we use Y. A, E, I, O, and U. Today, your dictation is going to focus more on the vowel sound I, and that is going to be called a long vowel. And a long vowel says its own name. So long vowels are pronounced like their name. What that means is when you say the alphabet and you say A, B, C, D, E, that is the long vowel, A, E, I, O, U. Today we're focusing on a long I sound, and when I do the grammar lesson afterwards, I will explain some other issues with it. Okay, so now to the dictation. Get ready. You can always pause. 5 sentences. Remember, I'm going to say the sentences twice, and you can pause and have control over that. Ready? Okay. Sentence number 1. I hurt my eye. I hurt my eye. This thing. Ow. Sentence number 2. I like to ride my bike. I like to ride my bike. Sentence number 3. The apple pie is fine. The apple pie is fine. Number 4. She can't find her pen. She can't find her pen. And number 5, your mother is very wise. Your mother is very wise. Okay. Now you have control over whether you go back and forth. Let me show you the answers. Okay. Good. Take a look at that. I'll be right there. Okay. And I'm going to explain different aspects of the sentence. So first of all, I, long I, one letter. I hurt my eye. Here is your Y in place of a vowel, and here is your Y in place of a vowel. Interestingly enough, this word sounds just like this one. I, this. So, next one. I like to ride my bike. Now notice something. We don't hear the E here. We don't hear the E here. And we don't hear the E here. But we hear the I. I like to ride my special Y, bike. Long I, long I, long I, silent E, silent E, silent E, and there's your Y. I like to ride my bike, and we'll talk about this in a minute afterwards. Number 3, the apple pie is fine. See this pattern? Silent E. We don't hear that. Long I. And this one is interesting because this whole sound is a long I. The apple pie is fine. So you could also say this is a silent E, but we consider it a diphthong. So it's 2 vowels together, 1 sound. Next one, she can't find her pen. Now, long I, and there is no E here, but it ends in a consonant. And listen to the difference. Find, 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 find. And we're going to talk about these next 2. Last one, your mother is very wise. Wise, smart. And we have our silent E. So this is a pattern in English for a long vowel. When we that very often, and there can be exceptions, so I don't want to talk about 100% now, and because there are exceptions, it will be for another lesson. You notice that when a 4-letter word ends in an E, the first vowel is long, and in this case, it's a consonant. So let's talk about the long I sound. Long I and then long I sound. We're going to give this a little mark so we remember. Okay, so we'll do long I here too. Long I here. And we're going to look at this. How did I do it the other way? We're going to mark it though so that we can hear that this is an I. Okay. Now, when we talk about short vowels, that would be like this. I, is, I. But we're just focusing on the long I vowel sound. Interesting, isn't it? And I know it seems difficult. You need this for pronunciation, reading, and writing. And you need it to help your children with their homework because your kids in elementary school will be working on this. So let's review. There are 5 vowels and the Y, A, E, I, O, U. There are long and short vowels. There are 15 sounds or more from those 5 vowels. We don't write the long or short mark over the vowel, but it is shown in a dictionary. What that means is, if it's a long vowel, the dictionary will show you a mark like this. We do not write it. It indicates long. That's how we know it's A, E, I, O, U. But we don't write it. We don't have diacritical marks in English. However, if it was a short sound, it would have this mark, and that will be another lesson. We don't write it, but a long A, E, I, O, U would have a mark in the dictionary, and if it was A, E, I, it would have this mark in the dictionary. And I think that's about it for 10 minutes. Great job. Keep coming back.